Hey everybody, welcome to wealthyjoes.com. This is my first video and I'm making it from one of my rental units. As you can see, I'm doing some repairs, so excuse the mess, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible. A little bit about myself. I'm active duty, got 8.5 years in, and when I was in E5, I wanted desperately to get out of the barracks, and so I found a way to do that. And I bought a 4-unit apartment building, and I bought it with only spending $500. And I wanted to share my story with you guys to help you achieve your financial goals, whether it's just to get out of the barracks, whether it's to generate a passive income for you or your family, or if it's just to pocket your BH. Either way, I hope that these videos help. So first thing I did was I called my bank and I got a VA loan. If you don't know what a VA loan is a investment vehicle to allow you to purchase a home with 100% financing, which means you don't have to make a down payment. You don't have to put any money up front. What also you may not know is you can purchase up to 4 units. So you can buy a single family home, or you can buy a duplex, or you can buy a triplex, or you can buy a 4-unit apartment building, which is what I did. You can't buy a 5-unit. Anything over 4 is considered commercial property. Believe me, I've tried. So the next thing I did was I started researching the market, seeing what the average prices were on the market for duplex, triplex, fourplex, and then I started to crunch the numbers. Started to see how much certain properties would cost me and how much money I can make by renting the other units out. So once I found a few that I thought were suitable, I contacted a realtor. After going through several different realtors, I found one that was suitable for me. He was a general contractor, and the reason that I really liked him is because every time we looked at a property, he was able to tell me, okay, your plumbing's messed up, or your electrical is good for, a while, or your roof needs to be replaced, and this is how much it's going to cost. So having someone, working with someone like that was invaluable, and I highly recommend finding a realtor that is also a general contractor. It was extremely helpful. So there's a pro tip for you. Moving on, once I found the right spot that made sense to me financially, I made an offer on it. And this is the important part that got me the property for only $500. So I made the offer. The first thing I did was I made an offer for $25,000 less than the list price. And then I also made the stipulation that they do all the repairs up to the VA loan specifications. So the VA loan requires the property to be in a certain condition in order to finance the property. So the deal was that they would do all the repairs in order to meet that condition. And also that they pay all the closing costs, because there are costs involved in closing on a property and transferring everything. So there are costs in my agreement is they have to pay all of those. They immediately rejected the offer, but they came back with list price and all of my stipulations, including the repairs and the closing costs, and a 1-year warranty. Immediately accepted the offer, went into my due diligence period. Now I had to make a $1,000 earnest money payment, which if I did end up buying the property goes into the cost of the home. And if I decided not to buy the property, I would get it back. So there wasn't a whole lot of risk on that money. And the next thing I had to do was get the property inspected to make sure that the roof wasn't going to come down on me 30 days after I buy it. So I did have to pay $1,000 for that. I got the inspector with the best reputation in the area, and he did an amazing job. He went through each unit with a fine-tooth comb, and he came back to me with a packet this thick, and on PDF as well, with all the pictures and everything that need to be done. And so once I sent that in, the sellers had to do $25,000 worth of repairs in order for me to get the loan. So that was at no cost to me. The house was upgraded by $25,000, and they paid all the closing costs. And at closing, they handed me a check for $1,500. So all in all, I spent $500, $1,000 for earnest money, $1,000 for the inspection, and a $1,500 check. 15 and some change actually, so it was actually less than $500. But I got an income generating property with $25,000 worth of repairs for less than $500. So it's a true story. I hope that this story inspires you, and some of the tips help you navigate some of the challenges involved in purchasing real estate. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.